If I tell you that this home has been abandoned for just 4 years, would you believe me? Well, as a matter of fact, it's the truth. I explored this remarkably decayed French house back in the early summer of 2022 and discovered something quite haunting. Through some later research, I found out that this place was once called home by Mrs. Thérèse, who passed away in 2019 at the age of 87. As I wandered through its desolate rooms, I found proof that somebody had lived within these walls not too long ago. Yeah, this calendar dates from 2018. Moreover, there were fishing permits scattered around, bearing the name Alexandre. Further digging reveals that he is one of Mrs. Thérèse's grandchildren. But here's where the mystery deepens. With so many grandchildren, how could this home fall into such neglect so quickly? How could it decay so rapidly, almost as if time itself had accelerated within its walls? Prepare yourself for a puzzling exploration as I delve into the secrets of this abandoned house, searching for clues and unraveling the enigma of its swift descent into ruin. Another day, another exploration. Today I'm standing here in France with this property that's completely, but really completely overtaken by nature. And nature has been taken over on this property throughout the years. I don't know very much yet about the property. What I do know is that it used to be owned by a man whose name I found inside, Alexandre. And I found his permits of fishing, so he was a fisherman. That's all I know so far. I think we're gonna find out way more along the way, but it's very decayed inside, so I'm gonna wear my respirator. I already have my mask on, and yeah, let's go inside right now, because the entrance is right in front of me. Really wondering for how long this property has been vacant, because man, you can even still see where the people used to sit outside, right over there. When I stepped inside for the first time, I almost slipped out on this. Very slippery. Alright, there we are. You can already see black mold and fungi on the walls. By the wallpaper you can really tell that we're in a French home again today. What are those boxes on the ground? I believe they're some kind of speakers, but they're also full of white mold. Over here we have a little corner. Would have been browsing the web over here. Decayed Corridor. That's the name of this book. Oh my lord. Look at this, guys. I'm completely full of spider webs. There we go. We have some mattresses. And those pretty modern lamps on the wall. There's a game over here. Still pretty complete. Oh, and they even collected some stones. As you can see over here, it even looks like a fossil. I have the first picture over here of a girl, I think together with her grandmother, and she was doing her Holy Communion. I'm wondering what used to be inside of this book, but I can't really tell anymore. Maybe they actually collected something in this. Right underneath it is a record player, as you can see. And then look at the door. It's pretty unique how they made this. I believe it's actually covered by wallpaper again. Yep, this wallpaper. Alright, this house is not that big. And the corridors are very narrow to walk through. But the decay is very fascinating. Imagine what a small corridor. Oh my gosh. So much mold and fungi. I'm happy that I'm wearing a mask. There are so many doors. But this property really makes me feel claustrophobic, like there's so little space. Well, over here they clearly stored some of their towels and some of their stuff for washing and cleaning themselves. There's a gourmet. There are even still some clothes inside here. As you can tell, the suit over there is also full of mold. Oh wow! I've actually never seen a singer in this appearance. I think this is one of the more modern Singer sewing machines. With even options over here to install some things. That's pretty neat. And I actually like that even though the Singer sewing machine is more modern, the table is still quite vintage and just made from wood. Some artwork on the wall. It's pretty funny to see that all those doors have different wallpaper. That one is different wallpaper, this one, and this one is again a different wallpaper. I don't know what it is with the French, but for some reason they just always love decorating their homes with wallpaper. Oh, here we have a bedroom. Although the frame of the bed seems to be gone, and there's only the mattress that's left. On the walls again you can see mold everywhere. Even the ceilings have wallpaper in this home. I'm really exploring the house of wallpaper today. Oh my lord. It's sometimes so captivating to see what Mother Nature can do. Look at that mold grow over there. And the clothes. My lord. Well, sometimes I'm saying these clothes should be donated and not left there, but those clothes are not worth anything anymore. They're covered in thick layers of mold and fungi. Well, is that I'm wearing gloves? I can actually see what's right over here. I think it's a book filled with pictures. Or at least used to be, but it's empty. Oh, we even have Christmas balls over here, some Christmas decoration. A basketball or volleyball on the ground over here. Got some reading books. Well, this was definitely for all the sewing that was probably done most times by the women, so probably the wife of Mr. Alexandre. I haven't found her name yet, unfortunately. We still have something over here fresh in the box. Oh, it's actually some kind of chandelier or lamp that used to hang up. Over here are also some things for children, so they had either small children growing up here or eventually their grandchildren coming over to them place. And again, in the center, right above the bed, we have a tiny artifact, this little frame hanging up of Holy Mary. I actually see something on top of there and I want to check it out. I think it's a radio. Got more clothes. And this over here, it looks like a box, but it is actually a radio. Or no, wait, there's a record player actually. Oh, look, it's actually from Philips. If I open it, there's a record player. Okay, I'm gonna put that back where I found it. The other box is a record player as well. just in the form of a suitcase, in the shape of a suitcase. It's always so strange to see that at the first, the naked eye, you think, oh yeah, it's just a suitcase, but just a record player. Oh, look at that above the door there. There are even eyes. That's strange. And also, if you look right over here on the other side, nature definitely conquered the battle and has fully reclaimed on this former home. And then from this moldy bedroom, we're actually continuing our way through the corridor. And again, on both sides, you can see that the wallpaper is actually peeling everywhere in this home. It's all disintegrating. My left hand side, there is a bathroom. Purple bed, bidet, very French. And I think that this item over here actually used to be a stove. There's still some kind of towels laying on top of it that they were probably drying. Still a hairbrush over there and soap inside the sink. And I think the shower is right over here. Yeah. Very little and simple, but yeah, decent bedroom. Also look at the slances over here hanging on the walls. Also something typical French that I've often seen inside French homes. And then we have this wallpaper over here that's actually matching the doors. And we've also seen at that first door with the wallpaper. What do we have in here? Well, used to be a toilet, but there's also this tent right over there. Look what they did over there. Well, toilet paper is also still there. Oh, and look on the ground. All those walnuts. It looks like this is another bedroom. I don't know why there are so many bottles of water over here actually. No clue. Alright, I'm gonna make my way over it. Oh, we have some more pictures over here. Over here is a picture of a woman with a girl somewhere at the coast of a beach. There's another girl, and with all the shells over here, I think the people might have enjoyed going to the beach. Another religious artifact. Over here. All those handwritings inside. We're actually from France. I think of school. Little book. Oh, and another picture of two girls. Could have been the grandchildren of the family. It seems like some kind of spiritual book actually. Wow, look at the pages. Yeah, definitely very spiritual. Of mythic gods and figures. Mostly looks oriental to me. Some Buddhistic or something. Buddhism. Interesting book though. You can also tell all the doors of the property are just open, so I'm just gonna close this door because if all this water can just come inside of a property, it will just decay more and more over time. The decay will progress. There is an aquarium right over here though. If we continue, we have another room right over here. And look at this on top of the ironing board. We have all those statues. I think they somehow collected them and somebody put them here for a nice picture or something. But they're also completely decayed. You often see lamps like this with this design on the side in Belgium actually. We're today in North France, so in France they're also common sometimes. Little butts. Some more clouds of wool over there. I can just see the insects actually crawling through the clouds of wool. It's pretty insane. Oh look, this was a little child's bed. We have another room over here on the left. Let's have a look. Ah, it's another bedroom. I think if I look to the side of the bed, this might have been the master bedroom, although I'm not sure. They had pink wallpaper in this room. Again, look to the lamps on the wall over here. Pretty nice details. Oh my. Look, all the clothes are again here. And this is such a strange color. I think it has to do with mold and a combination of woodworm, that all the debris has just fallen on top of those clothes. It's pretty strange. Some colorful clothes over here. That's another sign why the property is progressively falling into a state of despair. Look at that. There's even a very decayed doll over here. It's quite creepy. Let's put that back before the next explorer might scare to death. Oh, we have another picture over here. You can see a man and a woman sitting somewhere on a table. And I believe it's in the kitchen because I also see plates standing behind them, or maybe in a dining area. And right over here we have those bottles, and actually this bottle is still filled. And they used to fill those Holy Mary plastic bottles with holy water. This probably used to be a label from a product or something. But again, such a little room, very condensed. And it's completely fallen into a state of disrepair. Well, and from the bedroom, we actually have a little door over here. Oh, this is leading to a basement. Okay, I'm not too sure if I can trust it, but the stairs seem pretty solid. Let's just check it out. It's a pretty big basement for such a small home. We have again a record player. That is already number 3 that I've seen inside. Boots, this broken butt. Even a little child shoe over here. We got the antlers as a hunting trophy. Look, this little car is actually Snoopy. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Have a look, guys. This was not just a basement, this was actually their garage. Whoa. We have a boat and we have the car. Crazy. I really wasn't expecting that, to be honest. It's strange that there is actually graffiti over here, but for the rest there is no graffiti inside the entire home. I think this was a little workshop parts. This is for all the electricity. They have so many different slots for such a tiny home. Strange. Oh, we even have bicycles. 2 of them. I don't regret that I checked out the basement, which actually doesn't turn out to be like a true basement, but rather just a garage. It's pretty hard to orientate in such a home if everything is just reclaimed by Mother Nature. Well, I think those were some kind of dryers. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy to see. Over here we have the garage door. There was even a boat, and it's actually filled with water. But the garage door, what I was trying to tell, is just like a jungle if you look in front of you. It's unreal. To imagine that one day cars used to drive out of here. Let's go a little bit outside so I can maybe show you a little bit more of the outside of the property. Imagine that. One day cars used to park inside. Now you can't even see a real pathway anymore. We're just in the middle of a jungle, full of thorn bushes. Well, not too much to see over here. We still have the barbecue over here. And a vintage television. Now, let's head back upstairs. Now you're gonna see the highlight of this place, which I saved for the last, which is the living room. And the living room is beautiful. It's full of old pictures. And I think it's the best area of the home, so let's go there right now. We're back upstairs, and you can clearly tell that this was some kind of main hallway where the people would come in. With the front door over there. Let's see what we have here. A little purse. Scissors. Still some kind of decoration standing inside here. It's quite special how the keys are still hanging inside of this very moldy box. We even have this kind of dragon thing over here. It used to be filled with some kind of liquid, and there was a little crane to actually put it out. 𝗦𝘁cie thing over there on that thing. I'm not too sure what a fridge is actually doing in the hallway. I think I put it away from somewhere. It's definitely not the original place where it used to stand. A very faded picture over here. A little woman with a little baby. And from there we actually go to the main living room. Before we go there, we have a little artwork over here of some carved wood actually. It's time to show you the best room of this house. Just slowly gonna pan around first. Have a look. It's also the biggest room of the house. At least over here you don't have the feeling of being claustrophobic. All the plants are just completely dead. We have this crucifix over here and a picture. This time actually two boys, some are on holiday. We have many more pictures over here. With houses that are so decayed, I really wonder why nobody ever came back and just let everything left to rot. Memories of a lifetime that are just forgotten. And this is actually record player number 4 over here. We have a girl over here. Could have been in the Holy Communion again. Oh, look at this. It's pretty interesting. It's actually a discus thrower, if you can call it like that. That's what we call it. Again, the door is just open over here. I don't understand it. I'm gonna close this one too. Let's see if there's anything inside. Oh, there's actually a lot inside. Saint Florent. Looks like it's an island somewhere. Child picture over here. And look, we have many more things over here for sewing as well. Oh look, there's a very old picture over here. Wow. Well, this one doesn't want to open. I think that's the wrong key. Some leashes over here. Some cloths of wool again. And some thread. Some more rubbish over here in this drawer. I think the man over here was Mr. Alexandre. Probably their child. And this was probably the picture of their marriage day. Where he's together with a friend, with a motorbike somewhere. Oh, and this is definitely from Poland, so they also went to Poland on a trip somewhere in the past. You can tell that the wallpaper is all gone over here, and there also in this room used to be wallpaper on the wall. We can still see a nice ornate detail in the middle over here with the little chandelier. Actually typical French to have a table like this, which you can all bend out like different sizes. Ensemble. Oh, this looks like a little book where friends would actually write in. Or something from... Oh no! It's actually a Christian book. It's about Christ. This was probably education from the child. Look at this little kettle over here with actually on the sides this little porcelain work. Well, over here we have a massive fireplace. There were no heating systems almost inside of here, so this was where most of the heat was coming from. In those older homes. With a family crest maybe over there. Also still oil lamps over here. And another crucifix. And we have a table over here in the middle. I haven't found out much else yet about the family actually. There are not many personal documents inside. All I'm seeing many children pictures, and especially small children, also babies and everything. One thing for sure, they love listening to music. There are numerous record players, a radio. Oh, this was the cabinet where they stored all their glasses. Whoa. It's all so very moldy. I'm happy that I have gloves. Oh wow. Then look inside of here. Despite its state of decay, everything has remained imperturbable over here. It's all still standing in place. So we need to see. There is actually a date over here, 2006. The last date I've seen so far, 2001 over there. Little collection over here from some letters and envelopes. Some notes. It's so neat to see how everything is still left behind in this home. Frozen in time. Over there on the mug is actually saying a name, Thérèse. So maybe that was the woman's name. Alexandre and Thérèse. What? We have a receipt over here? But there was not a year on it. I thought I saw a year for a while. 2018, but that wasn't the real year. That was actually from the day that it was bought, October 18th. I know it might seem hard to believe, but when we replay the footage, we can see that this receipt is actually dating from 2018. In a bit, we're also gonna find other evidence that confirms this. The couple in this frame is actually all a younger couple, so those are maybe the children of the family together with the wife or together with the husband and their children. We have another marriage picture over here. There's even a picture over here. Somewhere outside of a home. Not this home, but they were playing with a ball. Oh, look at the vegetables. They actually look pretty good for being in there for so long. Anyways, that was it for the living room. There was only one little area that we've not seen yet. And that's the kitchen right next door. Everything is also still standing here. All the kitchen amenities, pots, pans. Oh my lord. This has been laying here for a very long time. Another child picture over here. I think it was a grandchild. Then lastly, let's end this video with the fridge test. And thankfully it's a good and happy ending because the fridge and the freezers are empty. What? No way. So I was just saying about 2018 that it was too soon, but guys, look at this. 2018 on the calendar. So what I found was actually right. It was abandoned since 2018. Now the final thing that we see, a final answer, so strange. How can a home that's abandoned since 2018 be so extensively decayed? That's crazy. And also all the vegetation, to see how that process goes so quickly over time, is strange but yet a fascinating sight. I hope you enjoyed it together with me too. I want to thank Mr. Alexandre and his family and their past lives for letting me explore their kingdom here today. And if you enjoyed it too with me, you know the drill. As always, do not forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel right down below for free. Leave a comment. And yeah, as always, I want to thank you and we'll see you on our next adventure. Peace out.